Hooray. Just giving everybody a few minutes to hop on and for Facebook to figure out that I'm actually live so I can do all the sharing, and then we will get started. Un momento, por favor. Yeah, they thought they fixed that zooming thingy, but they didn't. They lied. Well, at least it must be up. There we go. Dear Lord. Hey, Andy, how are you? Hey, David. Do I sound all right? Oh, no, I don't sound all right because I'm not plugged in. Well, at least it must be up. There we go. Is it in yet? Alright, hold on. I gotta see if the mic's... Hey, Andy, how are you? This is fun. I'm listening to myself. I don't want to listen to myself, but I need to know if I sound good. Hey, Ken, how's it going? Hi, Lewis. Thank you, Ken. How am I sounding? I sound good on here. Okay, there we go. Alright, hi Mia, how are you? Let me get the shares out of the way real quick, and we will get started. Hi, Jen. Man, few people popped in and popped right back out. What the hell? I feel the love. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Terry. Okay, good enough shares. Close. Okay, let me turn. Wow, that's bright as all balls. Jesus. So, welcome to Thursday night. It is another round of Artist Weekly Update. This is Artist Weekly Update number 41. It is April 18th, 2019. I can't believe we're in the middle, almost getting towards the end of April already. I am Josh of JBauerart, JBauerart.com, JBauerartShop.com if you want to buy some stuff. I got in a fight with you today, Josh. You did? When did we get in a fight? I don't remember. Did we get in a fight and I didn't know? I got in a fight with you today. What you talking about, Jen? What you talking about? So, like I said before we get too far, first thing is, if you are looking for any artwork, any kind of art stuff, and all that good stuff, please go to JBauerartShop.com. You can buy all the prints, paintings, all the good stuff. Yeah, if you have any questions, if you can't find something you're looking for specifically, please message me. I'm more than happy to help. Let's see. I shared in an art room and they said no promotions. I told them all. That's funny, Jen. Well, I'm glad you thought about my art. Okay. For me to. Okay, got it. What? That's craziness, Jen. Why? You don't need to be fighting for me. What page did you try to share on? Hey, Kira. It is 12:30 a.m. and I am currently working on a YouTube banner for Creative Control. Figured I'd put on together share. Very cool. That's awesome, Terry. You were just doing all kinds of things. It's crazy. So yeah, it is. So check out the online shop. Like I said, if you like what I'm doing but don't want to buy a print for some odd reason, or don't want to buy some artwork, or just want to help me out with paying for gas to get to events, buying paint, buying canvases, all that good stuff. Man, I just cleaned these today. You can head on over to the tip jar below, and do not go to Modern Art Group. Good to know, Jen. Thank you, and thanks for fighting for me. I appreciate it. What are you supposed to do on there? It's probably one of those ones that all the artists are supposed to talk to each other and support each other and give each other ideas. And we're just one big happy group family, and it's a bunch of bullshit. I have been in a few of those groups, and it is a bunch of BS. We're gonna help each other. We're gonna support each other. And you go and ask a question, they jump down your throat. Why are you answering such a stupid question? What's up, Dennis? Good time to join, Dennis. The mad scientist is in the house. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you, sir. I hope you enjoyed your trip. I'm a little bit jealous. I really want to go over to where you headed over. But I hope you had a great time, and I will see you tomorrow, sir. I can't wait for some noms. They are all dead artists. It's a dead artist group? Are you talking to ghosts? Because if you're talking to Ghost Gen, I would like to, hop on and we could talk to some dead artists. Or are you talking their careers are dead? Because that's even worse, because I actually would be part of that group because my career is dead. Dr. Mad Scientist. Very true. Very true. Dr. Mr. Mad Scientist. The third. Oh, cool. Now I can see. Great. By the way, I look really funny without glasses, especially with the big thick ones now. I look really funny. So, but yeah, hit the tip jar. Make sure before my, it's good to be out of the cold. Yeah, it had to be so. I keep forgetting it's only April, so it had to be pretty chilly over there. That doesn't sound like fun. I'd go in the summertime because I don't like cold. That's why I don't go to Ohio. I only go to Ohio to visit my family in July because that's when it's its warmness. And even in the July, when it's hot in Ohio, it's still cold, especially when it gets down to at the nighttime. It gets very chilly. This one's not as fast as that one. And I can't read that one because it's too far away. Oh, so we were talking about dead artists. Got it. Okay, I'm with you now, Jen. I'm with you now. So before every Thursday night, before my show hits at 7:30 p.m., you can always head over to the Hanging with Web show Indie Music Spotlight. They do an hour-long show starting at, I believe, 6:30. You can go and hit up the show, and they feature different indie musicians all around Florida, and I think around the country too. They have some great music. It's a great way to kick off the Thursday night evenings of shenanigans. So you can listen to some great music, and then at 7:30 you can hop over here and listen to me ramble. It'll be fun. Oh, holy cow, there was still snow. That sounds crazy. So yeah, it's and if you are the first time watching this, catching this on YouTube for the first time, number one, you will not see the comments that I'm commenting on because I do this on Facebook Live. So if you would like to actually see this go on live, or at least see the comments below of all the shenanigans these people do, you can head over to facebook.com/JBauerart to see it firsthand. And then if you want to, if you want to catch this later or whatever, you're more than welcome to. And what I do is I am an artist based in Orlando, Florida. All these goofballs here watching it know my thing. But if you're the first time watching this, or just got roped into watching this for some odd reason, you can head over, or you can catch all my stuff through JBauerart. And I hop on here every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. and ramble about what I did for over the past week and what is coming up for the next week. This month I have been insanely busy, so every week's been a very long chat of what I've been doing and what I'm about to do. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of a break or a breather in June, because that's what it's turning out to be. But who knows? I'm already booking things into June too, so it's good to be busy. But I could use a nap. So let's start off with last Friday. My week's start off on Fridays because we wrap up things on Thursdays. So we I Friday I was over at Steffanos Trattoria. I was at Steffanos in Winter Springs. It was my very first time live painting at a restaurant. The awesome folks at Steffanos agreed to have me come in and live paint in their lobby weight room area. Josh takes all the naps. That is very true. I take naps like I'm the nap king. I will go to places early just to lean back in my chair for a few minutes and take a nap. Like Sunday, I went to go do for an interview, which we'll talk about in a minute, and I got there like 20 minutes early, so I took a 10-minute nap. I was all ready to go once I got there. So, yeah, Stefano's over in Winter Springs. Alejandra and the whole crew were super awesome. They were great, very cool with me, helped me out with whatever I needed, were very hospitable. And I had a really good time there. I set up in their lobby area, which was a little interesting. They were a little slow that night, so there wasn't a bunch of people waiting in the lobby like there usually is, so that was a little weird. But I did talk to a few people here and there, had some people take some cards, very interested in what I was doing and things of that nature. Had some nice room to display the artwork on the booth a bit and show off some stuff. The Facebook Live show went great, so I greatly appreciate everybody that watched via Facebook Live. That is really awesome, and if we could keep building those numbers up. I won't be consistent like other shows or like the KitchenKillaz because, I kind of right now doing this a bit on the random side. So if you see it pop up, even if you don't have time to watch, please just hit that share button for me or even hit the like button. One of the two or both would be greatly appreciated so other people can catch it and I can build up my numbers as much as possible. Jen asked, when will you be back? I do not know yet. May is kind of crazy with the weekends. We're kind of full all the way through. I have to I'm probably going to message Alejandro tomorrow. He was talking about bringing me back during like a weekday and having me, he enjoyed it so much and enjoyed working with me so much. He wants me to be set up. They have like a bigger area that's like I could be set up in the center of the dining room. So people would be watching me all around as they eat, and that's not terrifying at all. It is a very chilled out restaurant, Terry. I had a lot of fun there. The music was amazing. They had the live piano player there. She was very nice, and it was nice to hear the music and the food. I don't know if you guys saw the picture of the stromboli I ate, but I am not lying when it is this freaking big. Hey, Dom, how's it going? But the stromboli was huge. It was amazing. I ate like a third of it, and then Kayla bought one too when she showed up. So we survived on that for like one. We split it each time, and we did like 2 meals. So and their homemade sauce, and oh man, the food's great. Let me know if you guys kind of like the format that I did. It's a little messy because we're dealing with restaurants and stuff, so I had to go a little bit longer than I originally planned for the first half. But what I am trying to do is I want to paint for about 45 minutes or so. Take a break, gives my arm a break, gives us a break. Bring somebody on, whoever wants to come on and talk to the camera that works at the restaurant. And talk about the restaurant, talk about things that are coming up, some food, where they're at, what they do, all that good stuff, because I want to try to promote the restaurant as much as possible. And then go back for another 45 minutes and then finish the piece. So we were pretty close to all that. I think everybody had a really good time. I would talk to a lady for a good 20 minutes or so. That kind of threw off my time too. But I hope you guys really liked it. If you haven't seen it in the JBauerart group, and I shared it through all the pages, but I have a poll of what we should name the show, because I'm trying slowly to turn it into a show. I came up with this idea after I booked the next 2 months completely full, so that's a little hard to do, to try to book a show or book things, and it's getting interesting. But I want to be at a restaurant once a week, so 4 different restaurants throughout the month. And promoting my artwork, promoting their restaurants. So I came up with a few different names. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Um, let's see. Josh had his fancy. I did have my fancy hat on. Well, Hey, Mama Humphrey, how are you? Um, I was at a fancy restaurant, so I needed the fancy hat on. I had a fancy shirt on too, but I was roasting, man. It was warm as hell up front. So yeah, so we have a few different names, a couple that I came up with, and a couple that other people came up with. So I'm going to start at the bottom because people have already voted. So right now we have Painting and Noms, Eats Paint, thanks B, Art la Art a la carte. Shelly put that one in. I don't think I could say that one well enough to have the show be that name. I really like this one, but I'm not always at a pizza place. It's Pints, Pizza, and Paints. That one's really catchy, and it's gotten a good few votes. But the one that's gotten the most votes is Splatter and Noms. So I don't know. If you guys have an idea for more, please message me, put them into the poll. I don't care. Let me know. I'm stuck between Splatter and Noms and Paints, Pizza, and Pints. I really like both, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Hey, Paul, how are you? But yeah, so we had a phenomenal time. I actually created, if you were not watching Friday night, I created this piece. So depending on where I go to, depending on who has me, if it's a nicer restaurant, I'm gonna start with doing like the artsy stuff, the trees and everything. So yeah, I may be talking to the guys tomorrow night for some ideas of show names too. I want to turn it into some kind of show. I think it's going to be the best route for me right now. And it was a lot of fun to do. It was nerve wracking. I'm not gonna lie. It was now that I have one under my belt, I should be a little bit better, but it's a very different thing, very different. Sweet and sour with JBauerart. I don't hate it. I don't know. Sweet and sour. But that kind of goes with the pizza one. It sounds like it's gonna be always at a Chinese restaurant. But yeah, so this is the painting I created. Probably took me about an hour and a half, give or take. It is one of my trees. I realized I never did a green tree. I just want your name in there. I guess so. Splatter and Noms with JBauerart. I don't really want the name in there. I don't know. Still a work in progress. Right now, they'll just be time-lapse videos that get tossed in and all that stuff. I think eventually I'm going to, instead of taking them smaller, I may leave the whole show and condense it a bit. So if like I'm standing there talking to somebody or this or that, I may just put the whole show up on YouTube. I don't know yet. I'm feeling it out, feeling how it goes. But the main show will be on Facebook Live, and then I want to be able to put it on later to YouTube, and because I love YouTube, I love the organization of YouTube, the OCD friendly. You can make the joy of Josh. There is no joy of Josh, zero joy. But I really want to. I really like how YouTube has everything nice and organized and cleaned up, and you can go back and find it later a lot easier than Facebook. So still figuring out, but here's the painting I created. I still have to spray it, so it looks a little bit dull at the moment. But yeah, I never did a green one, and then I had the idea stuck in my head of doing a swing. I was going to do a tire swing, but I'm like, I don't know if I could paint a tire too well, and I didn't want to go too crazy for the first time painting in a restaurant. But this is for sale if anybody would like to purchase it. It is $100. So just let me know. Plus shipping and handling. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, all the paintings that you see behind me in any of these shows, they're for sale. each one I bring up on the thing, sometimes I'm lazy and I don't dig too far to bring up newer stuff and all that stuff. But they're all for sale. So please, if you see one and it catches your eyes and you want it, message me and I'll get you squared away. J Bauer Art, Josh Bauer painting and eating hour. That's closer. That's closer. I would probably do JBauerart painting and eating. We're getting close, Jen. We're getting close. Keep it up. I like the ideas. Put them in the poll. Hey, Randy, how's it going? A fellow BDM, Randy. It's great to see you, sir. Thank you for joining. So yeah, I talked to the owner, Alejandro, a little bit after the show. He was very happy. He's like, oh, I wish there was more people in here. I'm like, I am fine. I got one under my belt. I feel a lot better. I can breathe a little bit easier going in and doing these. It always the first time stuff gets me. Once I do something once, I'm like, okay, I can do it again. No problem. But always that first time, which sounds really weird. It's nerve wracking. Like the first time I painted with KitchenKillaz on the cameras, I was nervous as hell. First time painting in a bigger kitchen or with more people with KitchenKillaz, I was a little nervous. First time painting on stage at Sci-Fi Barto, I was nervous as hell. But once I get it done, I'm like, okay, let's go paint on stage again. All right, let's go hit the next restaurant. All right, let's go do this. It's always that first one that's it makes me twitchy. But we had an awesome time Friday night at Steffanos. We will be there as soon as I find out when I will be there again. I will let everybody know. The cool thing was there was actually like 3 people that called Steffanos to let them know that they wanted a table because there was an artist going to be there. Not specifically me, but an artist was going to be there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it made me look good. So we, after we were done live painting, the bunny and I naked painted first time. No, naked painting I do fine. Just drink it all in. It's so white and don't let the moon reflect it. I said the KitchenKillaz too much. They're posting. So after we were done at Steffanos, we headed over to the KitchenKillaz Casa for their Friday night show. We stopped by to see the family and get some noms and cause some trouble, which always happens when I'm around. We had a great time causing trouble with them. We made, if you missed the video, we made Billy eat a giant ice cream popsicle Pop-Tart chocolate covered shenanigan shit. And it was disgusting looking, and he ate it all. And my wife partaked in pouring the chocolate on his ice cream thing, which, when you say it and you don't know what happened, sounds extremely dirty. But there you go. Hey, Dustin, how are you? Thank you for joining. So yeah, we went over there. We hung out for a little while. Had a great time with the guys. Chatted about some stuff. Saw some friends and saw our friend Amelia, the Harlequin Arts. By the way, I saw Amelia 3 times, through the weekend. I'm pretty sure one of us is stalking the other. I saw her Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it was. I'll get to those in a little bit. But so we got done Friday. We went home and crashed because we had to get up. The bunny and I had to get up early Saturday to go deal with adulting things. We had to go get new phones. So hopefully right now you are seeing this video on the new Galaxy S10. I think that's the one I got. The newest. It wasn't the fanciest one. It's like the middle level. But it seems like it's not going in and out as much. So that's really cool. I think they did fix that in the new one. I was a little worried because it did it a couple of times when we first started. But it seems to be going well now. Hey, B, how are you? Thank you for joining. And a big thank you to B for the awesome recommendation, review, whatever you want to call it, on the JBauerart fan page. She wrote a nice little review for me, so I greatly appreciate that. If you have not written a review for me on my artist Facebook fan page, please do. If you've purchased artwork from me, worked with me in any way, shape, or capacity of my artwork, or just really like these videos or like my gorgeous face, please put a nice recommendation on the Facebook page. It helps people see what I do, gets the name out there, and it makes me look even better. A little bit of the problem with the rebranding at the end of last year, I had to make a new Facebook page. So I only have, which I greatly appreciate, is 300 likes. But I was at 2,000 on the old page. So trying to build up the likes more, trying to show that people actually care about me, pay attention to me. So the recommendations and the ratings or whatnot are greatly appreciated. Okay, cool. Now you guys can watch me die. Cool. So Saturday we got up, we went and got new phones, as I said. I got a fancy new watch. Don't ask me the name, it's the Samsung one. Ooh, it actually worked that time. It's really fun too, because see this thingy right here? It tells me it can monitor my stress. And I was a little stressed out Saturday here and there, and I was in the red. So it's kind of fun. No, Jen. It's kind of fun testing my stress. But I got the cool. I'm old school right now and doing the Matrix setup. So hey, Bethany, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining the Artist Weekly update and the shenanigans. I really did almost kill myself. So yeah, I got the watch for several reasons. One for work, so I can keep an eye on time, see what phone things are actually coming in. I did not bring the KitchenKillaz Yeti this time, Jen, because people cause too much trouble when I use it. So I wanted a break from you shenanigan people this week. Uh, the other thing too is I'm doing more and more of these Facebook Live shows at events and stuff. And I want to be able to keep track of time more. Usually I have to ask Kayla, hey, what's my time? Hey, what's going on? So I thought it'd be better to, have a nice little watch so I can actually look at it and see what time it is. So we got that done, nice and easy. Do you not see anyone else comments? Yeah. As soon as I bring that cup over here, Jen, they'll all show up and start causing trouble. So after we got that done, we had to do more adulting things and go take Kayla's ring in because she lost a couple diamonds on one of her rings. So that actually went nice and easy. Hopefully she'll get her ring back in a month or so. And then we relaxed and took a nap so we could be ready to go for the U.S. Air Guitar Southeastern Championship. Yeah, you heard me right. I was at an event for Air Guitar Championship. It was at the Geek Easy over in, I think, I don't even know. Is it Castleberry? I don't know where the Geek Easy. We'll go with Orlando. But it was a nice little geek bar that I've never been to before. Heard of it several times, but I've never actually been there. They invited me to be a part of their charity aspect of the event. They asked me to come and live paint. So that is what I did. I went there. The KitchenKillaz were a part of it. Hanging with Web Show was there. Cosplay Michael was there. He was dressed up as Slimer and he bounced off everything. He couldn't see too well, so I watched that kid run into about 5 walls and the main door at least a dozen times. I found it hilarious. Sorry, Michael. Have you done any Game of Thrones paintings? Randy, no, I have not done anything Game of Thrones. I have not. I'm not into the show. I haven't watched a single episode. So kind of hard for me to do Game of Thrones. Maybe one day. I don't know. But I have not done anything at the moment. I hear you play a mean imaginary base. Yeah, that and a triangle. So we were there hanging out. I got to live paint, and my live painting was part of the what do you call it? The fundraiser, the silent auction for the charity event. We were raising funds for the Ronald McDonald House. Excuse me. And it never fails. I've done a lot of paintings. Boo, yes. You've been booing me a lot this week, Randy. You're hating on me. But I've done a lot of paintings. I've done a lot of paintings to get paid for. I've done commissions. I've done free ones. every time I do something that's a donation or for free or that's being given away in one way or form, it always comes out amazing. It never fails. And it didn't fail Saturday night. This is what I created. Sorry, it's got to work off a tablet. But this is what I created on Saturday night. It's of course the Ghostbusters logo. Part of the theme Saturday night was Ghostbusters. And I've been loving doing the 12 by 36 inch canvases. You could do so much cooler things with these, and they look so much different. And it's amazing. It's amazing the difference between 12 inches. It's a loving boo. How's it a loving boo? I mean, I guess. How do you make a... And whatever. It's a loving boo. I think my wife said that before. It's a loving boo. That's just a boo. But I did that's because you're amazing. I'm all right. So I did this painting. It came out great. One of the cool parts was I kind of figured out a new way of doing the drip. So anytime you see drip of some of my older stuff, it is actually me taking the paintbrush and going down on its like actually doing it myself. Saturday night, I figured out how to add just enough water and press it onto the canvas to make it drip on its own. It's interesting because there's not as much control with it. That shit goes wherever it feels like now. But I think it looks really cool. It came out very nice. And I did some splatter, and then I even did some neon green splatter to make it look like Slimer messed with the painting. Everybody really loved it. I'm always honest with you guys. The people that bid on it were friends and family because not many other people were bidding on things. I don't even know if everybody knew there was a silent auction going on. Like every time somebody came over and talked to me about it, I made sure to let them know. I'm like, hey, this is part of the silent auction. You can bid on this painting right now, and if you bid right now, you could get it for a steal. Josh drips go all over. They do everywhere. So I finished the painting, and one person ended up bidding on it. Another person bid on it. And I believe Billy Floyd from the KitchenKillaz actually won the painting. Yes, he did win the painting. I don't know if he's got it yet or if he's talked to the people to actually get it. Because by the time we had to wait for Garrett of Hanging with Web Show to finish up. Hey, Shelly, how are you? We had to wait for Garrett to finish up judging the air guitar championship, which I am so glad they did not ask me to do. Because we talked about how you're supposed to do it and the numbers and all that stuff. And he thought he made people mad. I would have made people cry. But it was very interesting to watch the air guitar championships. It was fascinating. And it was a great night. I got to see Amelia again, some Ghostbusters. I actually got my picture with me and the painting in front of the Ecto 1, so that's really cool. Why you gotta go tattletale on me, Jen? Jeez, we used to be cool. What the hell? Wait until I get a JBauerart Yeti, and then I'll use both. I'll double fist. But had a nice time there. Very, very interesting event. Very eventful. And we got done, and we went and invaded Chili's afterwards. We were all hungry. We needed some noms. And we went and invaded a Chili's. It was myself, Bunny, the KitchenKillaz, Shelly, Josh Mollis, Ryan Quinlan, and the Hanging with Web Show crew. We went, no. All right, Jen, I'll give you that one. It was a love boo. Hi, B. How's it going? But yeah, so we went and invaded Chili's for a little while, caused a little trouble there. We're trying to force a family to leave their damn table, A Vigo painting would be cool. I don't even know who Vigo is, but I'm sure it would be cool. Is it? I don't know who Vigo is. I know there's some dragons, and the Aquaman was on it at one time, and then was it Peter Dinklage? Is that the short actor? Maybe, I don't know. That's about as all I know. But yeah, we went and we were up very late both nights, Friday and Saturday. I'm too old for that. So after that, let's see. Oh, but my painting did make the most of all the silent auction items Saturday night. So yay me. Ghostbusters 2. Um. Oh, gotcha. You're jumping around on conversations. I'm confused. I did do. Hey Garrett, how are you? I was just talking all kinds of crap about you, so welcome. Um, oh, thank you, B. Yeah, that is the bubble fairy behind me. She is Gothic Sushi was the cosplayer and model for that one. She's one of my favorite fairies. Uh, say it, Randy. Boo hiss. Ay. Where was I? So yes, Saturday. I don't know. Uh, I live my life confused. So do I. So we get into Sunday. Bunny and Monster had to go out to the where is it? Mount Dora um, farmers market for their weekly event out there, so they could sell their soaps and oils. So that has been meaning that Josh gets by himself time on Sundays, which is great. Is that tree from Steffanos? Yes, the tree behind me is from Steffanos. That is the tree I created. Still for sale and all that good stuff. So yeah, we Sunday I had the house to myself and it was nice, but I couldn't stay home all day. I actually had an interview over at the coffee house right down the street with Who Did a What Now. If you are not familiar with Who Did a What Now, let me grab their link real quick. Who did? Let's see. Find it. Damn it. Hey, Jen. Could you find the link for them real quick for me so I can keep talking? But I did. The KitchenKillaz are actually on one of their featured creators. No, Jen, no. With one of their featured creators on their website this month for the month of April. Yes, please hit the link that Jen just put in there. Who did a what now? Give them a like, share, all that good stuff. But I reached out to them and we set up an interview this past Sunday. We met up at the Zanzibar Coffee House right down the road from me. I haven't been there in a while. They're under new ownership. They revamped the place, cleaned it up a little bit, made it look amazing, and it was nicer and homier in there. I got to reach out to them because I guess they're trying to get more artists in there and everything. So maybe that'll be a new place to live paint at or put some artwork up. So I got to message them when I get some time. But yeah, we had a very nice chat. I sat down with Chris, and I apologize. I cannot remember the girl's name. I am terrible with names. But sat down with the both of them, had a very cool interview. Hopefully I didn't talk too much. They said it was fine, but I get talking and I talk about myself and I just think of like stuff to talk about and ramble. As you can see when these turn into an hour and a half freaking conversation, damn things. But we had a really nice time. It was great chatting with them. And they said that they had a very great interview. And Chris is actually a photographer. I can't remember the photographer. I am terrible at this stuff. I need an assistant. But he does photography as one of his side things or full thing. I can't remember which. But part of doing the interview is you're supposed to get a few pictures to use for social media and then them to share and everything. Well, as soon as we got done with the interview, it started pouring down rain. So we could not paint. We couldn't take pictures outside. Neither of us really felt comfortable of getting my paintings outside. Coffee hour with Josh. Hey, Deuce, how are you? I will be chatting about you and your podcast here in just a few minutes, sir. So stick around. Uh, that's because everyone messes with me. Yes. Yeah. Yep. So we blanking. Give me a minute. Oh, so we really couldn't do any of like we took a few pictures in the coffee house. He's got some good headshots, so hopefully I'll have some headshots coming out here soon. But there weren't with any paintings. But I did talk to him about working together sometime down the road. Hey, Jason, how are you? Working with Chris sometime down the road and do some good, uh, Photoshop things. Hey, Clayton, how are you? And working together to do some cool stuff. I have this idea if I could have enough paintings with me still. I've always wanted to do, especially after I saw it out of uh, Suicide Squad, where the Joker's in his like room or hotel room or whatever, and he lays back and he's got all the knives and weapons laid around him perfectly. I want to do. You guys are mean. I want to do something like that. Either I'm sitting in the center, or I just want to be like surrounded by a bunch of artwork. I posted a picture a couple weeks back for like a Throwback Thursday thing of my high school senior picture. It was actually me and sitting down with a bunch of artwork of my artwork at that time sitting around me. I want to do something like that again, but bigger scale with multiple pieces of artwork and big, small, all of it, and I want it to surround me. So hopefully we will get that going. Gotta throw my son away. I told him you did a lot of art in my living room. He said, he's done. You gotta check him out. I know I feel the love, B. I feel the love. So yeah, I did that on Sunday, and then the funny thing, while I was sitting down interviewing with Who Did a What Now, we were sitting there, and I go, Josh, or I hear somebody go behind me, Josh, and I turn around, and it is Amelia. It is Amelia of Harlequin Arts. That is the third time I saw her this weekend. She actually just moved over into my area and was trying to find local eateries and coffee houses and all that good stuff. Uh, so we chatted for a good few minutes, and yeah, it was nice seeing her. She actually may have gotten me an opportunity to paint somewhere right in that area. I messaged them, but they kind of really didn't message me back, so I don't know. So yeah, we Saturday, or after that, I came home, and I think I relaxed the rest of Sunday, if I remember correctly. I think I chilled after I got back. Wanted a few hours of chilling, relaxing, trying to enjoy life when I can here and there. Um, so and then the rest of the week, Monday, I actually edited the two videos from. I edited the two videos from Friday and Saturday of me live painting. Right now, the one from Steffanos is on YouTube. You can just go youtube.com and just search JBauerart. I will pop up. I'll probably be the first one that pops up. And I'm doing those videos a little bit different, especially if I can get somebody from the restaurant to hop in with me and chat. You'll get the time lapse from the beginning, and then it's going to take a break from time lapse, and it'll go into the conversation I have, real voice and all that stuff. What's in the cup? It is juice. It is V8. Actually, it's V8 pomegranate, because this is the only way I get vegetables and all that good stuff. So so yeah, if you go to YouTube, you can check out the newest video. That one is up, and then the YouTube or the time lapse video from Saturday night at the Geek Easy and the Ghostbusters will drop this Tuesday, and hopefully I'll be able to record Friday night and go live Saturday night. So I'm gonna have like build up of videos. So yay me. And then who knows what happens next week? Chicken. What kind of chicken? Am I calling me chicken? Uh. So, I don't drink. I don't drink anything. What, Jen? Troublemaker. And then after, so yeah, that was my Monday night, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, I think mostly Wednesday, I got a couple canvases ready. I got two canvases, one for Friday night, one for Saturday night. So that will lead up to what is going on this weekend. This weekend is another crazy busy weekend. Tomorrow night, I am spike the juice. I am actually heading down to where the hell do you live, Deuce? He lives like forever away. I have to drive an hour and a half. Vodka V8. I am hanging out with KitchenKillaz, the mad scientist, and Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce podcast. We are going to invade the Deuce's kitchen. We're going to be doing the KitchenKillaz show live at 9:05. I'll be doing live painting, and the mad scientist will be doing some tasty noms. So you're probably wondering what I'm live painting Friday night. Bam! Hey, I actually have it the right side up. So if you do not know what this is or can't tell, number one, it's backwards because of the camera situation. This is actually the Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce podcast logo. So I decided they needed some more of my artwork in their place, and Johnny and Deuce have been good friends with me and good support of all my shenanigans for years now. And I thought they needed a painted logo of their logo. I haven't done a logo on the KitchenKillaz show either, so I think this would be really cool. We'll see how much I can mess it up. I'm gonna put my style, my twist on it, and some splatter to all that good stuff. Thank you, B. They're in the dishwasher, Jen. So yeah, I'm gonna twist it up a little bit, change it up, and have some fun with it. But we'll see how that turns out. This one I'm probably will be live on the KitchenKillaz video, so I will not be live because I don't think I get the best reception down at Deuce's house, number one, and I don't like messing up the KitchenKillaz show. So I think I'm gonna take my video camera down tomorrow night and record with that, so I can make a time-lapse video on to share with you guys later. So that will be my Friday night, and I probably won't get home until 1 o'clock in the morning, if I'm lucky. Yoda, where are you at? So, Saturday night. Saturday during the day, I am probably going to sit at home, maybe relax, I don't know. But we really don't have anything planned during the day. Saturday, we're actually getting a big tree over here trimmed down, so I got to deal with that a little bit. And keep an eye on the puppers and make sure they don't eat things like the house. So yeah, that'll be my Saturday during the day. Then Saturday night, I am actually heading to I just realized I'm doing 2 podcast events or things with podcasts 2 nights in a row. So I am heading over to the Cloak and Blaster. It's a restaurant bar, I believe. I know it's a bar. I don't know if it's a restaurant. But I'm heading over to Cloak and Blaster over by Waterford Lakes, I believe. It's been a while since I've been there. But the podcast, Full Frontal Nerdity, they had me on their show like a month or 2 back. They had me on as a guest. We had a great time. They absolutely love my artwork. So they asked if I could live paint at their 1-year anniversary party. I said, sure, why not? We kind of went back and forth because we weren't sure if I was actually going to be able to live paint, but we just got it approved yesterday. Exactly, B. You guys are too distracting. So I went and I talked to Ken yesterday. We finally got it approved that I am allowed to live paint as long as I keep the table as clean as possible. So I need to bring tarps. But yeah, I'm going to head over. It's from 7 to 10 p.m. If you feel like coming out, I think everybody's welcome. I don't think you just have to be a fan of the show. I think if you're a fan of me, you're more than welcome to come out. And we're going to have a good time. I'm going to live paint, and then I know she's trying to get my attention because she wants to cause trouble, B. I know the shenanigans of those people. I am not new here. So I'm gonna live paint this hopefully in an hour and a half, and then we're raffling this one off. So when you walk through the door, if you're there for the event, you will get, I believe, 1 raffle ticket because there's going to be my painting and then several other items. And then when you go and you can also purchase more raffle tickets. So they got a whole system going on. So you're probably wondering what my painting is going to be. Well, like I said, I've been really loving doing the 12 by 36 inch canvases. I wanted to do one for happy hour with, excuse me, Johnny and Deuce, but the logo didn't look right. It would only be part of it, and it was bugging the hell out of me. For some reason, I got it stuck in my head. I had who is not a fan of full frontal nudity? Not nudity, nerdity. Hopefully, I said nerdity. For some reason, I got it stuck in my head to do the Megazord, the original Megazord from Power Rangers when I grew up. I don't know why, but I really wanted to see it on this canvas. So I was gonna do it this way, but I wasn't feeling it because you still weren't getting like all the Zords. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna do it this way. I have not determined. I have two ideas for this one. Number one is to do a black background and then slightly overpaint, but you wouldn't really see it because of the black, and then some splatter, some craziness, and do a little bit messy. The other thing I'm thinking is keeping the background white and then going through and tossing, like having the colors come off. Almost like spray painted a little bit, but like taking the canvas or just taking the brush and not staying in the lines. Doing what your kindergarten teacher told you not to do and just go effing crazy. So let me know what you think. I would love to a white background, black background. I don't know. I'll probably choose once I get started a little bit more. I may start as one way and then change it if I don't like it. Definitely, it's going to be more of a messy style. I want to try to get the dripping in here and there. So yeah, it'll probably come out amazing because I don't know if I'm getting paid for this one or not. I do plan on taking my camera so I can at least hopefully get some high quality pictures if this one comes out very nice. Hey Kim, how are you? You must be done seeing all the pretty cars. But yeah, so that will be painted Saturday night at the Full Frontal Nerdity Full Frontal Nerdity 1 year anniversary show. I can't wait to be there. I'm sure some Tom and Dan BDMs will be there, and I think it might be a good networking thing. Meet some new people. I already know Ken from the podcast is going to be purchasing some artwork for me, so I'm going to take some prints and some mini canvases and all that good stuff. So that will be my Saturday night, and then Sunday. Sunday's going to be, I think, relaxing. I might do a little work here and there, but not too much because next weekend's going to be super busy. The next 2 weekends after this weekend are going to be even busier. I do have to get up in the morning and run out to Michael's. Michael's is having a doorbuster sale starting on Sunday. It is buy one canvas, get two for free. So yeah, I gotta go stack up on the 12 by 36 inch canvases. I have enough of everything else, but I want some. I've been having a lot of fun with the 12 by 36s, and I only have five or so left, 5 or 6. I don't even know if I have that. So I'm gonna go stock up on a little bit of canvases, especially since you can buy two or buy one and get two free. So that's 3 canvases for the price of one, if you're doing math. So. And then the rest of Sunday will be relaxing, and who knows what else. Probably maybe a little bit of video editing while I sit on the big chair and watch some TV. And then next week, during the week, I think it's a pretty quiet week. No meetings, no craziness, no shenanigans going on. I'm hoping to work on some mini canvases through the next, sometime next week. And then... So this is getting on to future events. I will be next weekend. Coco is with the bunny. I haven't heard from her all evening. I believe she's snuggling with the poofy tail. So we will be next weekend. I'm going to be at Leesburg Bike Fest. It's actually not the official Leesburg Bike Fest. I'm going to be at Stormy Hill Harley Davidson in Claremont. For their part of Leesburg Bike Fest, they asked me to come out and be one of their vendors. So I will be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I plan on live painting there. I don't think I'm going to do 3 different 1-hour paintings because I don't know. I don't know how busy it's going to be or what the situation is going to be. So I think I am actually going to, let's see. I think I'm going to work on one painting all weekend. I think I'm going to take the hippie fairy with me and work on her throughout the weekend. So hopefully by the time Sunday rolls around, I will have her finished. The girls were saying I should do something biker and blah 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 blah. I don't feel like drawing something new. So I think I'm gonna work on her. I'm still debating. Still, you could paint a hog. Yeah. Um, I don't know. I may take some other pieces in case I get bored with that and want to do a 1 hour piece. I'll draw something up real quick. And yeah, I know Bike Fest is nuts. I'm not at actual Leesburg Bike Fest though. I'm at Stormy Hill Harley Davidson. She said it does get pretty busy though, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how it goes and how much things happen. You could paint a snowman in hell. Oh, there we go, Clayton. I like that one. Yeah, I don't know. I may change my mind depending on how the week goes next week, but I don't want to spend all week drawing and sketching canvases to be ready for the weekend. I'd like to do some mini canvases to have those to sell. I don't know. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in on Sunday. I may draw something out on Sunday. I just want something. I want more of something I can work on all week, especially like Saturday. So Saturday is going to be a little interesting. I will not be there to the closing of the event that day because I was actually already booked for an event Saturday night. I do not own a leather hat. Smartass. I am actually going to be. Hold on, I gotta look up. No, what are you doing? Facebook's arguing with me. I'm sorry. I am going to be an event next Saturday. Yes, dining out for Dave. So next Saturday, I will be at Divine Wine and Grill, one of the new locations that I am live painting at monthly. So technically, the live painting starts this week or this month. It just, hey Jeremy, how are you? This live painting is actually part of a charity event. It's not just me gonna be there. So dining out for Dave is actually a week-long event that ends Saturday at Divine Wine and Grill. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but Officer Dave is fighting cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer, and they are doing the Oviedo community is doing a week-long event with a bunch of different restaurants where they are going to be doing each restaurant's doing a special night where you can go there, order off their menu, and part of their money that comes in is getting donated to Officer Dave and his family to help with his fight against cancer. So I can't read all the names very well because they're kind of small, but a place called TJ's is Monday night, April 22nd. Cafe Panuzzo's is Tuesday. By the way, if you guys can't tell, I can't read. I can just paint pretty pictures. So and I can't write either. That's why you see most of the crap on my Facebook is terrible. Rock and Brews is Wednesday, which I actually have to reach out to Rock and Brews. I want to paint at Rock and Brews. Hashtag I want to paint at Rock and Brews. Then De La Vega is Thursday night. The Townhouse Restaurant is Friday night. And then Divine Wine and Grill is Saturday night. And that's like the big event Saturday night. I will be there live painting. If you saw my painting from when I was the last time I was at Stormy Hill Harley Davidson, I did the American flag longboard type thing. And it was like it was a traditional American flag. I'm going to be doing that style of painting again, but it's going to be for the officer flag. So it's all grayscale and then one blue stripe down the center. I'm going to be live painting that there, and we're going to, I believe, silent auction it off that night. So my painting is getting donated. I'm also donating a basket of artwork. Which I have to, while I'm at Michael's, I have to buy a basket. I just remembered that. And then my good buddy Landon Nolan, talented musician, will be there with me. It's mostly his family's helping putting it on too. So he's going to be doing some live music. I'll be doing live painting. There'll be silent auctions and raffles and all that good stuff. And then the food that you order that night too. All the proceeds are going to help Officer Dave and help the family out. Hey, Chad, how's it going? Thank you for joining the Artist Weekly Update. So yeah, if you are in the Oviedo area next Saturday night, please come on out and support local creators and support an officer of the community and help him with his fight against cancer. And you can get some awesome artwork, some awesome stuff, and all the proceeds go to helping the family. So yeah, next weekend is going to be insanely busy because yeah, I'm there. I'm at Stormy Hill Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Got the other event Saturday night, and then I got to go back to work on Monday. The week after that, I am actually taking a little vacation. We are heading to Jacksonville. The Bunny and I are heading to Jacksonville for a long weekend. And actually, Shelly Wheeler is joining us. We are all going to, what the hell is it called? Rockville, I believe. It's a big rock concert in Jacksonville. It's a 3-day rock concert event. Bunny and I are going as fans. Shelly volunteered and is going to be a volunteer and kind of working there. But we will be hanging out together, having some fun times, getting to see some awesome music. So there won't be much art or any art at all, but hopefully you will see all the good stuff. I'll post some videos and all that kind of stuff. You can see all the good stuff that's going on then. And then, yeah, I got more events coming up. MegaCon, I don't think I'm going to be at MegaCon as a artist or have a booth. I don't think it's happening. We were trying a few different things. I still have not heard back from MegaCon. So right now it doesn't look like I will be at MegaCon in that capacity. The great GW Pomature messaged me the other day about doing some panels type stuff. So I may be out there in that capacity. Yeah, Incubus will be there. I'm really excited. Grandson's going to be there and at the rock show, and Flogamolly's going to be there, and then a bunch of bands that my wife wants to see will be there. So it's actually her Christmas/birthday gift is why we're going. I don't like the 3-day, multiple-day rock concerts anymore, but she really wanted to go, so I made it happen. But yeah, MegaCon, I don't really know what's going to be happening. I'll keep you guys in the loop if I find something out or if we end up being there somehow, but I really don't think I'm going to be there as a artist/vendor this year. So then we've got June 1st, we will be with Helping Out Hearts Helping Others of Central Florida to kick off their new faith program. And we will be at Patty's in Altamont for a big fundraising event. I'll be live painting. The KitchenKillaz will be playing, and it will be a good time. Then, May 24th. I don't know if I have announced this yet. May 24th, I will be doing an art show at Divine Wine, and the KitchenKillaz will be a part of it, and it'll be Bunny's birthday too. Then you can also catch me at Space Coast Comic Con in September and Tampa Bay Comic Con in August. So if you missed any of that, I'll also be live painting at Divine Wine on June 15th. If you are trying to find where I'm going to be at, please go to JBauerart on Facebook. Go to the events tab, and it has all the events listed there, when and where I will be at. And it'll give you all that good info. I am jealous. I had tickets, but have to record this weekend. Oh, that sucks. Man, it would have been nice to see you there, man. So yeah, I think that's everything, and I actually kept this at right about an hour. So a big thank you to all you guys that stuck around and watched and joined and all the good stuff. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Please keep an eye out for the live videos. The one tomorrow night will be with the KitchenKillaz. I'm live painting with them at Happy Hour with Johnny and Deuce's place. We are going to have a good time and cause plenty of shenanigans. And then Saturday night, I will be live painting on my Facebook. I will share it. Hopefully the phone reception's good, so I can actually live paint on Facebook. And you can catch that live with Full Frontal Nerdity. They're going to be doing some live streaming too, so it should be a great time. If you want to support anything I do, all that good stuff, go to facebook.com/JBauerart, or just type in JBauerart in any of your social media stuff. Like, share, all that good stuff. JBauerartShop.com is to get all the artwork, to buy paintings, all that good stuff. If you can't find something you're looking for, message me. I'm kind of lazy on getting everything up there when it needs to be up there. Hey, Uncle Paul, how are you? So please go and check out the art shop. And if you can't find something you're looking for and you want to purchase something, please message me and I will get you taken care of. No worries at all. Again, I greatly appreciate all your support. We have gotten my Facebook page over 300. We have gotten the Instagram over 1,600, and I'm still trying to build it up. And it with these names and these numbers, it helps me. Even watching here, hitting the share button, doing all that stuff, it helps build me up and makes me look good so I can get into more restaurants to live paint. That is my main goal right now. Conventions are they're not working for me. It is not my thing. I'll still hit a couple just to have fun and go hang out with my friends and stuff like that. But the convention scene is not really for me anymore. I don't think it is. If it is, we'll see how Space Coast goes and Tampa Bay Comic Con goes. But I don't know. It's just not working for me. So I want to live paint more at restaurants, coffee houses, eateries, all that good stuff. So please like and share and post and do all that stuff. Help me get my name out there because I can only do so much. You guys do amazing already, but let's keep doing it. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking till the end. And I hope you have a great night, and I will catch you guys later.